Today is Friday, August 9th. This is Noreen Johnson, and here are the good news headlines of the day. Former President Donald Trump has vowed to ban men competing in women's sports and put an end to President Joe Biden's rewrite of Title IX on day one. Title IX is a landmark federal civil rights law in the U.S. that was enacted as part of the Education Amendments of 1972. It prohibits sex-based discrimination in any school or any other education program that receives funding from the federal government. As announced earlier in the summer, the official 2024 GOP platform addresses recent moves supported by President Joe Biden, Vice President Kamala Harris, and a majority of elected Democrats to allow trans-identifying males to compete in women's athletics. Trump said this when announcing his plans on Clay and Buck's radio show this week. "We will keep men out of women's sports, ban taxpayer funding for sex change surgeries, and stop taxpayer-funded schools from promoting gender transition, reverse Biden's radical rewrite of Title IX education regulations, and restore protections for women and girls." Vice President Kamala Harris has committed to one debate before this year's election, which is two less than what former President Donald Trump is proposing. A campaign official said Harris would not agree to the September 4th presidential debate on Fox News that was floated by Trump, ABC News correspondent Selena Wang shared in a post on X. Wang further reported, citing the same official, that Harris views future debates as being contingent on Trump showing up to the ABC News debate that has been set for September 10th. Earlier, Trump and his campaign revealed plans to participate in 3 debates next month, including the ABC and Fox events. They said the third one would be held by NBC News on September 25th. A group of more than 300 U.S. Christian leaders sent a letter to the U.S. State Department this month urging the agency to put India on a watch list of the world's worst violators of religious freedom. The August 1st letter, organized by the Federation of Indian American Christian Organizations in North America, called for India to be named a country of particular concern. Violence against Indian Christians has skyrocketed since the 2014 ascent of Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi's Hindu Nationalist Party, the Christian leaders said in their letter. Fiacona says its documented attacks on Christians in 2023 were up from its previous report in 2022. The U.S. Commission on International Religious Freedom said in 2023 that it was alarmed by India's increased transnational targeting of religious minorities and those advocating on their behalf. As recently as May, a USCIRF report included India among the countries with the worst religious persecution in the world. And then today, August 9th, marks the feast day of Teresa Benedicta of the Cross, who was a German Jewish philosopher who converted to Catholicism and became a discalced Carmelite nun. She was beatified by Pope John Paul II in 1987 and then canonized in 1998 as a martyr and saint, one of 6 patron saints of Europe. She was also known as a hero in the Catholic Church. Saint Benedicta, pray for us. And those are your daily good news headlines. This is Catholics for Catholics. May God bless you, and may God bless the USA.